Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Over hill, over dale, we will hit the dusty trail, and the caissons go rolling along. In and out, hear them shout, counter march and right about, and the caissons go rolling along. Then it's I-I-E in the field artillery. Shout out your numbers loud and strong, for wherever you go, you will always know that the caissons are rolling along. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battles in the air, on land and sea. First to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of United States Marines. Anchors away, my boys, anchors away. Farewell to college joys, we sail at break of day, through our last night on shore. Drink to the foam until we meet once more. Here's wishing you a happy voyage home. We're always ready for the call. We place our trust in Thee. Through surf and storm and cloudy gale, high shall our purpose be. Semper Paratus is our guide, our fame and glory too. To fight, to save, to fight and die, I Coast Guard we are for you. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, soon to meet our thunder. After morning's give the gun. Down the guys, fighting your flame from under. Off on one terrible course, we live in fame, go down in flame. Hey,
name is Sherry Scouten, and I'm a state representative from Beaverton. I'm here today to tell you a little bit about the state's song.
Hello, my name is Amy Shapiro, and I updated the words to the Oregon State song.
I was approached by my constituent, Amy Shapiro, in 2016 about changing the words to the state song. She showed me the words, and as an adult, I could see why they were not only outdated, but they were frankly racist and needed to be changed. So we started the legislative process. Sometimes that's not always smooth, but in the more recent times, people have become more aware of the importance of words matter.
And this year, the Oregon House and Senate both passed her bill acknowledging the song's racist history and making my new words official. Now, Oregonians who grew up singing and loving Oregon, My Oregon, can sing it again with pride, as it better represents our state today. I am honored and grateful that Dr. Paul Clemmy asked me to participate in this video presentation of the Willamette Master Chorus's new arrangement and performance of Oregon, My Oregon with the new lyrics. I'm so happy and excited that they love my updated version of the song. I hope that you do too.
And so I am very grateful for the Willamette Master Chorus to be able to present this new revised words for our beautiful state song.
Land of majestic mountains, land of the great Northwest, forests and rolling rivers, grandest and the best, onward and upward ever, forward and on and on. Hail to thee, land of heroes, my Oregon. Land of the rose and sunshine, land of the summer's breeze, laden with health and vigor fresh from the western seas, blessed by the love of freedom, land of the setting sun. Hail to thee, land of promise, my Oregon, Oregon. Hail to thee, land of promise, my Oregon, my Oregon.
Hello and welcome to the Willamette Master Chorus's 21-22 concert season, a season of gratitude and perseverance. My name is Paul Clemmy. I'm the artistic director and conductor. Today and throughout the season, we will be presenting music that reflects on the emotions and also the challenges that you and I have experienced this past year. Now, for sure, there's a lot to be grateful for. And there's been a lot of perseverance shown by the chorus, our board, the staff, and also you, our audience. And we thank you. Now, today's concert will be virtual. Our holiday concert will also come to you virtually. But I'm looking forward to the calendar changing over to 2022, and it is my hope that we will be back live and in person at Hudson Hall, Willamette University. We'll keep you posted. Stay tuned. It's November, and the Willamette Master Chorus always pauses to express gratitude and honor to veterans. Our message is simple. We simply want to say thank you through music to all of the families and the veterans who serve our country in the armed forces to keep the peace and to maintain our borders. Today you will hear a brand new piece written especially for this occasion by chorus member Chris Jones. He has entitled this piece, Remember Them Well. Through this piece, we will memorialize those who have gone before us and we especially pause today to remember those who gave so much on September 11, 2001. Now, the pandemic of 2020 has taught us a lot. We now rely on one another to persevere through these hard times. The message that loving your neighbor and respecting your neighbor as yourself is a truism that we cannot deny. You will hear a quintet from the chorus sing Reg Unterseher's original composition entitled Love Your Neighbor. I hope you enjoy this beautiful piece, and I also invite you to enjoy the amazing digital editing of our videographer and also audio editor, Andrew Jones. Thank you, Andrew, for putting this concert together. Not only do we recognize veterans today, but I thought it would be important for us to take a look back at the amazing, heroic efforts that Oregon firefighters performed during the massive wildfires of September of 2020. Ryan Amond has set a work song in honor and in gratitude to firefighters. It's called The Fire Brigade. He has set this music especially to honor firefighters who helped us and kept us safe. We will finish this concert with music that celebrates the freedom that we own as Americans. America is truly a beautiful country, and we must sing about that, about the spirit that keeps this country great. So join us in remembering the pledge that liberty and justice is for all. Welcome and enjoy.
May their names be spoken, remember. Oh, for those who no longer walk with us, but still move within our hearts. For those whose hands are out of reach, but whose touch we still feel. For those who can never be untangled from our past or our hopes, or our souls. May their names be spoken and heard in our ears. Bless us with the strength to carry the lost, and may we remember. May we remember. May we remember them
Love your neighbor as yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. For when we love our neighbor as ourselves, we can create love, freedom, joy, peace and harmony. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. For when we love our neighbor as ourselves, we can create love, freedom, joy, peace and harmony. We can create love. We can create freedom, freedom. We can create joy. We can create peace. When we love our neighbors as ourselves, love ourselves, we can create, we can create, we can create
And it's go, go, go. They'll time your every breath. And every time you work that line, you might not make it back. And it's go, go, go. Grab your pack and hit that glade. The first defense in the wilderness is the fearless fire brigade.
So you go.
So I'm Will Ewing. I'm the fire chief here in Adana, Detroit Rural Fire Protection District. I'm in the fire service for 42 years. Here, being the fire chief leads you to all different kinds of paths and pathways, but 911, of course, is a big part of what we do. But right now we're trying to rebuild after the fires, and that's been taking most of my time. We had two fires. One was Beachy and one was Lions Head. Beachy ran west a little bit, but also came down from the west to the east. And our role at that point was to do evacuations on Tuesday night. We ended up with about 80 stragglers that hadn't gotten the information. They were on bicycles, they were in their campgrounds or whatever. So on Tuesday we had wrangled them all up and we'd been placed them in a safe zone in Mongold State Park down there on Detroit Lake. We had 4 different options that we were looking at, from buses to helicopters to staying put. Finally, at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday, somebody from the Forest Service came in and said, "Hey, I found a way," and took this Mad Max caravan all the way up to basically Redmond, as far as I know. That's the story.
And it's go, go, go. They'll time your every breath. And every time you work that line, you might not make it back. And it's go, go, go. Grab your pack and hit that glade. The first defense in the wilderness is the fearless fire brigade.
So all of our cooperators really stood up and helped make this a better spot to work from. So we actually could command and control out of this area instead of having to farm it all out. This bay that we're in right now, this fire station, was full of donations. And it was a really interesting, out of my 42 years in the fire service, this is probably the keynote. And it was an epic event. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean good necessarily. Mount St. Helens was epic. This was pretty epic. We're looking for Detroit to rebuild come back happy ever after. Adana didn't lose a single stick. We lost no buildings. We lost some, obviously, trees and stuff, but no buildings. We protected their waterway, so their water's still flowing well. Lots of good positives out of that part of it. Although, the homes that were lost, lives that were lost, property values, whatever, it's all done. Now we got to move forward.
'Twas early Monday evening, and wind was on its way to fan the flames from Beachy Creek and the ridge at Lion's Gate. 500 feet a second, oh how the fire did grow. It tore down through the canyons to the Santiam below.
And it's go, go, go. They'll time your every breath. And every time you work that line, you might not make it back. And it's go, go, go. Grab your pack and hit that blade. The first defense in the wilderness is the Fearless Fire Brigade.
My name is Andrea Martinez. I'm a lieutenant paramedic with the Adana Fire District, and I've been here since 2016. I started out as a career position and then was laid off in 2018. Since then, I've been responding as an out-of-district volunteer. I respond on medicals and motor vehicle accidents, any type of fires. What was special about my role in 2020 in regards to the fires, I was up here not on the day that it actually happened. I was actually volunteering with an ambulance company in another district. However, we were responding mutual aid, so we were transporting burn victims and whatnot. But after that, I came up here as a volunteer and helped with fire suppression and any prevention that we could do for the houses that were still standing. I would like to express some thanks to the local fire districts that were also helping out. This isn't just something that affected Adana, Detroit. This affected other districts such as Gates, Mill City, Lyons, Staten. And I'd also like to give a special thanks to the Marion County Sheriff's Office and Oregon State Police, because I personally believe if it weren't for the Sheriff's Office and the firefighters, that we probably would have lost more lives in this whole unfortunate event. So I really appreciate law enforcement helping as well as the other fire districts.
The order came to clear the way and return to camp below. Then suddenly above the trees the sky was fire and smoke. The power lines were falling and a transformer had blown. And the churn of fire engulfed the town that the people once called home. And it's go, go, go. They'll time your every breath. And every time you work that line you might not make it back. And it's go, go, go. Grab your pack and hit that blade. The first defense in the wilderness is the Fearless Fire Brigade.
I'm Laura Harris. I'm a lieutenant firefighter here at Adana, Detroit Fire District. I've been with Adana, Detroit for about 4 years now, going on 5. I started as just a volunteer, and now I've moved into the paid position with the office administrator role. Prior to that, I served in the United States Navy, so I am a Navy vet. I did 6 years active duty as an aviation structural mechanic. So my role in the 2020 fires, I was right there with the whole crew when we were evacuated to Mongold, and then when we left Mongold and escorted all of those, all the civilians up to government camp. And then afterwards, I came back and helped fight the fires that were left over. Unfortunately, I did have to leave a couple days into that to deal with the loss of my father. But after that, I was right back in here and helping extinguish fires and work on hotspots. My story is just what happened at Mongold. It really stuck with me, and it will for the rest of my life. It was a very big event that we all went through. It was a shared event that I will never forget that, especially having to call my daughter and tell her, one, I was safe, but I didn't let her know that maybe we weren't so safe. I just told her that we got all of her birthday presents out of the house, and that was it. I'd like to thank the Forest Service and ODF. They did an amazing job at helping us mop up this fire. And also just thank you to all of our volunteers, both for Adana, Detroit, and then in the surrounding areas. We had people from all over the state and out of the state to help us mop up these fires and continue to protect the homes that were still standing. I I really want to say thank you to the Willamette Master Chorus for reaching out to get our stories and for their appreciation of us as well.
Now further up the canyon, fallen trees had blocked the road. The fire arrived on every side with nowhere left to go. They rounded up the people, more than 70 in tow, and kept them safe at the edge of the lake where the sky rained ash and coals.
And it's go, go, go. They'll time your every breath. And every time you work that line, you might not make it back. And it's go, go, go. Grab your pack and hit that glade. The first defense in the wilderness is the fearless fire brigade. And it's go, go, go. They'll time your every breath. And every time you work that line, you might not make it back. And it's go, go, go. Grab your pack and hit that glade. The first defense in the wilderness is the fearless fire brigade.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties, above the fruit and plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining America. Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, God mend thine every fall, confirm thy soul in self-control, thy liberty, oh beautiful, beautiful for victory, that sees beyond the skies, alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, God shed His grace on thee, till selfish gain no longer stain the banner of the
Greetings, my name is Kent Wilson, and I sing in the tenor section of the Willamette Master Chorus, as well as serve as the organization's vice president. I would like to invite you to our holiday concert, streaming on December 19th at 3 p.m. on our YouTube channel. I also have the honor of serving as the choir director at Salem Academy. The Salem Academy Concert Choir will be the featured high school choir on the Willamette Master Chorus Holiday Concert. We'll be presenting one piece of our own, as well as performing a piece in conjunction with the Master Chorus. We hope you'll join us in our virtual audience. As we bid farewell this evening, I would like to express my deep appreciation for the veterans and firefighters who serve our community. Our chorus and audiences, thank you. And a big shout out to our sponsors. This concert couldn't have been done without you. If you are able to, please consider making a donation to our organization. This concert was presented free through YouTube. We have bills to pay, editors to compensate, recording rights to secure, and staff to pay. If you're watching our concert through our website, simply click the donation button conveniently located beneath the YouTube player. If you're watching on YouTube, just head over to our website and find our donation button there. And now, let's end our time together with Andre Thomas's I Hear America Singing.
I hear America singing of its greatness. I hear America singing strong.
I hear America singing of its beauty.
I hear America singing today. Oh, walk together, children, don't you get weary. Walk together, children, don't you get weary. Talk together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Sing together, children, don't you get weary. Sing together, children, don't you get weary. Shout together, children, don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land.
Great camp meeting.
America singing, America singing, sing.
We're going to
America singing, America singing, America singing, sing. America singing, America singing, America singing, sing. We're going to sing. And never tire. We're going to sing.